As a filmmaker, it's easy to believe that you're asking for too much, that your ambition is a burden, and that you only deserve a few favors. That couldn't be more wrong. Most anyone will help with your filmmaking if you show that you are passionate and show a little gratitude. See, everyone needs help with their movies, including their first one. When I made my earliest home movies, I'd borrow my mother's phone to use as a camera. Next, I'd pull one of my siblings to be an actor for the day. And then I'd tell whoever was in the house to quiet down so I could get some shots. That was my start in asking for help. In the safety of my home, I could afford to make those early chaotic videos. I didn't need to worry about permits, budgets, or scheduling. When it came to opening up to other people about my filmmaking, that's when the real challenge set in. Because why should someone help your film? When you're starting out, you're most likely going to mess something up. And what's in it for them? They're most likely giving up their house to you to use for hours upon hours, or somebody's acting in your film even though they've never acted before, etc. This is where passion is key. I circle back to my roots, making home movies. At that innocent age, I created because I loved it, and I didn't feel the pressure to do everything perfectly or impress other people. And yet, it's easy to get lost in the details and all the complicated aspects of filmmaking when you get deeper into it. It becomes a chore, maybe even a job, right? If you remember why you love filmmaking, making a film is no longer a list of tasks to cross off. It's telling a story that you've been dying to get off your chest. So why should someone help your film? Because you're so passionate about telling a story that's never been done before. And what's in it for them? They can be an active part in your creative process. Ella Arlene shot her movie Jane Efflorescence as a student in the dead of winter in Spokane, Washington with a crew of around 30 volunteers. And how did she do it? With a lot of passion and a good amount of gratitude.
Oh, someone's trying to break into a car.
I think we'll include this in the video.
I think we have to. I think we legally have to.
Yeah.
So for that particular project, there was about 30 people involved from a whole array of walks of life. I had friends from school, friends from theater, people that I'd worked on for like projects around the community. And it was a massive project that really was a culmination of all of the projects I had done years before with those people. Honestly, something that would never have happened without the help of each and every one of those people. When you're asking people for things or for favors or wanting to tie people on, you want to try and lean to, like, well, this is such a great idea. I'm so passionate about it. This is the best thing ever and you should be a part of it. I think I've found my success in being able to kind of look at people eye to eye and go, I see that your skill set lies here. You and I can work together to have that blossom in this project. Things like thank you cards. Things like being able to sit down and tell someone what they did mattered to you is huge. Art is a gift, and by sharing that with other people, that's when you're asking for help. You're not trying to base it off your own desire to be the best. Being able to create the best art you can through community is the only way you're going to excel as a filmmaker and as a storyteller or artist in any regard.
While it's easy to forget about your passion, it's also very easy to forget about the people who help along the way. You may have had a parent, friend, teacher, or mentor who has encouraged you to pursue your passion. Sometimes we convince ourselves that it's us against the world, that our climb is too steep, and there's nothing we can fall back on. However, the journey of filmmaking requires sacrifices, and we can't do it alone. I could never be my own director, producer, actor, editor, DP, PD, sound designer, the list goes on. I drive myself crazy taking on all the work that comes with that. The truth is, there's no such thing as an independent filmmaker. We are utterly dependent on a crew, a cast, and the support of people, both on set and at home. Just ask, and more people will help than you ever would have expected. Make your passion known, and say thank you more than you think you should. Thanks for watching.